Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Ryan Nelson, singing he was impressive his last time out.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Eli White leading things off and takes a strike. Late with the swing there. Nelson, a 6'3" righty, 185 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss. Baldwin went deep in his most recent game. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. Swings through that.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That's a ball.
That one missed. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
One out man at first. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch.
That's
Runner
down.
goes. There's a ball. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. The 1-0. There's a swing and a miss. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Mike Yastrzemski in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. And Yaz blasts it out. His second of the year. The Braves score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
drilled in the air out towards right center. And that's the third out. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Chase Field, getting the nod in this one, Reynaldo Lopez. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Number 2.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
D-Ride.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And a 1-2 towards first.
Foul
And that's a
ball.
foul ball.
Low inside.
Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Ketel Marte, batting with one down, takes a strike. Close,
No.
but called a ball. And 1-1.
Circle change. Low outside.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting third. Right fielder.
This is Corbin Carroll. Drove in both of their runs last night. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting fourth. First baseman.
Next to hit for Arizona, Pavin Smith. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Just
that's
missed.
the ball.
Two on, one out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Line drive, base hit right field. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded
Batting
now
fifth.
with one out.
Center fielder. Alex
110 miles
Thomas.
per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
All loaded up. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Oh, 2 now.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in the desert, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. Foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Look out! And it hit him.
Batting 8, shortstop, Mauricio.
So, man aboard. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch is downstairs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting ninth, pitcher Reynaldo Lopez.
Here's the pitcher, Reynaldo Lopez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ball one there. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Jordan Lawler.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hey.
That one missed.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Let's go, Jordan.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Let's get it going, D-backs.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting eighth, left fielder Jorge Barrosa.
Here's the left fielder, Jorge Barrosa. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth, pitcher Ryan Nelson.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ryan Nelson. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Chase Field, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner. Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball 2.
Two one now. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And
Ball
now it's
3.
filled up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. White wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at first, nobody out. Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Out towards right center field. Carroll should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's limited the damage so far. Nothing too bad. Might stick with this approach.
Fouled off. He was late.
Ball, no.
Man at first, one away. Swings through that one.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That
Ball
misses.
2.
Ball 2. And that's outside. This one smoked. Could be trouble. White coming home. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 out. Runner at second. Mike Yastrzemski up here. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Man at second. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw sails over his head at first. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Next for Atlanta, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Albies in the box now. Take strike one. Two on, one out. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Thought that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Michael Harris the second, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Barroso drifts towards it, and that is that. D-backs with a run scoring double. It's now 3-0. Back here in the desert, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo.
Come on, Geraldo.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Let's go, Geraldo.
And
No,
downstairs.
that's down.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Rips that one to right. White takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Four-seam fastball.
This one in the air, center field, and there's two away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Now here is Corbin Carroll. Single to right in his first trip.
Ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on.
No.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next
Pretty tough for the infielders to do
Diamondbacks.
anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Peyton Smith. And he's already singled in this game. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
Slider. Middle inside.
That's a little bit low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. Carroll, the runner at first with two gone. And that is downstairs. 1-2 to count.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
The 1-2. Runner on the go. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. And one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. On to the 4th.
Leading
Now
off
in for the Braves, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
And a curve misses outside. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Blake Walston, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Soroka, the right-hander, also getting loose. And the 1-0. To the right side, Smith. He takes it on his own, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Atlanta, shortstop Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Ronaldo Lopez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Ball, no.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one 95 to finish him off. And the Braves go down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Late on that fastball. This to third, Riley. Whips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now, Gabriel Moreno went down on strikes his first time through.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. That one ripped, but foul. In the dirt. Going to count 1-2. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Struck him out looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Moreno wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Jordan Lawler will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The Braves leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. That's to third. Riley. Long throw to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Blake Walston.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Eli White. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And that's a little bit high. And the count's full.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Baldwin, the next to hit, takes outside. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Just
Ball,
missed.
down low.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. Third home run of the season, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes Austin Riley. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
A little out front there as he swings through it. That's
Ball.
down and in. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
This one in the air center field. Thomas under it, and that'll do it. D-backs get one on the solo jack. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On the ground to first. And that's a fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Blake Walston. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And that one lifted in the air center field. One away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Curveball drops in there. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2.
Circle change. Low outside.
– 1-2
The
Ball
shortstop
two.
takes the ball. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 2-2 on the way. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Line drive to short and caught.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. He's 2 for 2. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
No.
Good
No,
eye right
that's the
there.
ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
2 on, 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. And now here
Leading
is
off for the
Ozzie
Braves,
Albies.
second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a foul out of play. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves.
Ball one. Ball.
Rips one to right. And there's two down.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Dominic Smith.
Two down, base is empty. Dominic Smith now at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
No.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. On the ground, right side. And a foul ball. That
Ball.
one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Down in order go the Braves. But they're in front 4-0. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith.
Pavin Smith. Now pitching for
Grant
Atlanta,
Holmes
number
gets handed the
66,
rock out of the pen.
Grant Holmes.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Overhand curve. Low middle. Come on, Diamondbacks.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder.
Now up next for Arizona, Alec Thomas.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Cutter. High outside.
The 1-0. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And a strike. That one
Ball
missed.
two.
On the ground, right side. The underhand flip. One and second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Diamondbacks, catcher,
One out man at
Moreno.
first. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Overhand curve. Low inside. Come on, Gabriel.
Runner takes off.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Safe in second with a stolen base. One out, and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th.
Let's go, Gabriel.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
No.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Man at second. Clips the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next
Ball
offering
3.
misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball
Ball 4.
4
Take
to
your
a
base.
board.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Jordan Lawler.
First and second, 1 out. Jordan Lawler digs in now. He's grounded out a couple of times. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Two on, 1 out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jorge Barrosa, the next to hit.
Yep.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Let's go, Jorge.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Outside low. And now it's even 1-1.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. In the dirt, blocked.
Slider. Middle inside.
Here's the 2-2. Hot shot to third. And that's the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down 4-0. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here.
This change
Michael
defensively for the
Soroka
D-backs.
on to pitch now,
playing
and he'll
third
slide
base,
into the 7th
number
spot in the
28,
lineup on the double
Nolan
switch.
Arenado.
Nolan Arenado. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Here's the shortstop
Leading off
at
for
the
Atlanta,
plate.
shortstop
Mauricio Dubon.
Dubon.
Swing and a foul straight back. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Soroka, a former All-Star, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. Grant Holmes will hit next.
Pitcher Grant Holmes.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Fought off foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Eli White.
Eli White.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
No.
That one ripped left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Throw to second, safe. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Ball 2.
Man on second, 2 down. Smash to the left side. And that will end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Diamondbacks third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Middle outside.
Nolan Arenado leading things off and takes a strike.
Slider. Low middle.
Foul ball there.
Slider. Low outside.
That
Ball,
one
no.
just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And that's in the dirt. And the count is filled up.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. Hit on the ground might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. On the first, but he beats it. And a run scores. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Get on base here and keep building off this momentum. They're getting closer, but they still got some work to do. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And there's the strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
The tying run at the plate.
Down
Put away
low.
off that pitch down.
The 1-1. And that one missing low.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Tying run at the plate. And fouled off. Two on the way. And that just misses.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
2 on, 1 out. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to second for 1, and that's 2.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gilbert Diaz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here is Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
slider right there. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald up and throwing. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. And it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Late on that fastball. That one not close, and it's 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The next offering misses. And the count now even up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Yastrzemski not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Gets him to chase after that one. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Smith, and Albies is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. It's the Braves 4 and the Diamondbacks 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Robert Suarez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Two down.
Up next for the
D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Adrian Del Castillo looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Adrian Del Castillo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Late with the swing there.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Paul Sewald.
Paul Sewald.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris the second.
Base knock center field. And a man aboard.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Now it's Dominic Smith. Ripped, but it curls foul. Harris gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Slice hard but foul. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Taylor Clark getting ready to go. And that one almost hit him.
Ball.
Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
For Atlanta, shortstop Mauricio Dubon.
First and second, no outs. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Swings over the top of that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Matt Olson. A critical at bat in this game for him. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball. That's too high.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner in first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Look out. Almost got him upstairs. 2 on, 1 out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, left field. Barossa settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Eli White.
So back to the top of the order. Eli White next up for the Braves.
Ball.
The Braves trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th. Off the mark there, and it's 2-0. That one fouled hard the other way.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And that is that. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 4-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Atlanta,
back, and
number
here comes the
26,
closer, Raisel Iglesias. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Jorge Barossa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3.
Jorge Barossa.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
That's a strike.
Oh, 1 down. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Arenado thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their 2nd challenge. It's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, Shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's
just
down.
missed. The Braves trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing at a high fly ball, deep left field, way back there. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from first.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman.
So they're down to their final out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Up the middle. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
This team has gotten off to a great start. They've come in here. They've won the first 2 games of this series. Riding high right now. Pretty confident. But you got to be careful. If you're overconfident and you don't stay focused at the task at hand, you could drop the next 2 games and leave here feeling a little disappointed after a great start to the series.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.